Welcome back to DBL. It is a very special day here because joining us live is a showbiz legend. She's a singer, actress, philanthropist, and so much more. Please welcome Marie Osmond to DBL. There she is.
Hey. Hi, guys. How are you?
We're doing great, Marie. Thank you so much for joining us here. I'm a huge fan. We're all huge fans. Before we get started, I just had to jump right in and ask, what have you and your family been up to this past crazy year? What have you guys been doing?
Well, are you speaking family like the one I came from or the one I have? Because they're both kind of crazy.
You're right. I should have. I'm going to say the one you have right now. The one you have right now.
Well, you know, the pandemic shut everything down, but I think it's been a really wonderful time to sit and think about the things that are really important in life and what really truly matters. I have been able to work at home. I've been able to record. I'm working on an album right now. Getting ready to do a big symphonic tour, but mostly spending time with my grandkids, which has just been a piece of heaven for me.
Grandkid? I'm like,
I know, right?
It's my turn to talk. I was like, grandkid. I didn't know if you misspoke. So, yeah, I mean, you are glowing. You look wonderful.
Al, right?
I am.
Are you Al?
Yes.
You're so cute, Al.
He's your favorite, huh?
Thank you so much.
And Sam, I just want to say I feel your pain being outnumbered.
Oh, honey, yes, you do.
She
Let me
handles
tell
those
you.
boys just fine.
Yeah, I learned from you. I take a page from your book, so therefore.
And Jeff, I like you too, so there.
You are a true professional.
Yes,
I don't really like you, but Jeff, there you go.
Now, Marie, I'm really excited to ask you this question because I actually have a buddy of mine, Frank Kelly, and obviously we're both stand-ups, and he did a Vegas residency, and he loved it. And I know you did the same with your brother, Donnie. So speaking of him, you guys did the residency until 2019, I believe, and you wrapped that up then. Be honest with this. Are you excited that you're kind of taking a break from your big bro, or do you wish you could keep it going? Because everybody loves
Well,
us.
hey, you know what? That's a really good question. Would you want to work with your sibling every day? So,
no.
So we were supposed to be there for 6 weeks, and it ended up being 11 years.
Oh, my goodness.
And they said by the time we left there that we ended up doing more shows than Celine and Elvis combined.
Wow.
So it was a full-on residency. It wasn't like come and go. We were there, you know, 5 nights a week, all the time, and it was wonderful. It was really a great stay-at-home job, but but we were going to go to 10 years, and then we decided. I don't know if you saw Spinal Tap, but we decided to go to 11 because it's one more.
Wow. I want you to come back to Vegas.
I feel like we're going to see you do one more year
I hope
reunion.
so.
Just one more, maybe in a couple years, let the excitement, anticipation build.
I'm there.
We're putting it in the universe.
We are there. And
You know, I have to tell you, it's nice to be able to have the freedom. I'm getting ready. I'm doing a huge symphonic show. When you have like 60 some odd pieces behind you live, and that's what I kind of want to do. My music, I can sing opera, I can sing legit soprano, the Great American Songbook. Besides country, I am a little bit country, and but we're gonna be touring, and you can't do those things when you're locked down on a residency. So it's something that I'm looking forward to do.
well, we're looking forward to it as well. And also 2020, despite all the chaos, right, with the pandemic, it was a big year for you. Of course, not only everything that you just named, you have all these projects, but also you stepping down from the talk. For you, what was it like just being able to let your hair down, let all of your fans see this different side of you and learn about you and your opinions? Was that difficult for you to do on a daily basis, or was it refreshing and cathartic?
You know what? I enjoyed it. With everything, there's a time to step away. I don't know that it was so much opinions. Look, I don't get into politics. I think you alienate half your audience, as my friend Dolly says. But, you know, it just a little different format, and I just, you know, it was time to move on, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But I've always been, Sam, very honest with my audience, and I've tried to be very open and forthright. But it's hard to get into something serious when you have literally 30 seconds to talk about it.
Isn't that the truth? Sometimes you feel
And you
trapped.
know.
We do know.
I definitely know.
But you brought up your transparency, and I just have to thank you from a mother that went through postpartum depression. It was your transparency that really did save so many women's lives after you, and I just want to personally thank you for that. You're incredible. Your transparency saves lives.
No, you know what? I think that I didn't have a sister. I think we all go through this thing called life. And God doesn't care who we are. He cares what we are and how we give back. And so, you know, it's one of those things that nobody was writing about it. And my mother literally saved my life by telling me she had it. And I thought, why are we keeping this such a big secret? If women are going through this, we need to talk about it. So you're sweet.
That's why we love you. We really do. And guess what, Marie? We're not done with you yet.
She actually loves me.
Oh, dear.
No, she loves me more.
She said it on TV. We are going to play the tape back. Play the tape back.
We have
sounds like I'm at home.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be a part of this dysfunctional family.
No, she loves me more.
I hope you stuck around because the one and only Marie Osmond did too. Marie, thank you for joining us. And despite all of our dysfunctional family vibes over here, I'm glad that you stuck around.
Hey, all I know is that after these intros, I'm feeling good about myself.
Yeah, you should.
Well, we're not done with you yet. You have many, well, you have many feathers in your cap. A lot of accomplishments in your career, well-deserved. But you're also famous for being the NutriSystem spokeswoman. Do you ever feel any sort of pressure to keep up appearances as the face of NutriSystem? I mean, you are inspiring so many people to live their best lives. Is that pressure on you?
You know, a lot of people said, how long have you been doing this? It's 14 years now.
Wow.
And people say, why do you keep doing it? And I said, because, you know, I'm one of the founders of Children's Miracle Network, which is the big, you know, we help kids. We help about 11 million children every year, and we've raised about $7 billion for kids. All 100% of it goes to the kids. Very unique. I love helping people, and to me, NutriSystem changed my life. And it's not a diet. I was just talking to my cousin about it this morning, how it's eating 6 times a day, and it retrains your brain to think, oh no, she's not starving me to death, which was totally, you know, the modus operandum growing up. But it's literally helped millions and millions and millions of people become healthy over this last 14 years. And so I like being a part of those things, you know?
Yeah, clearly. And you mentioned your unbelievable work with children. And to your point, you've inspired so many, but one of the most amazing things you've done is helped millions of sick children get the health care that they need by co-funding exactly what you just mentioned, the Children's Miracle Network. Since 1983, I want all of our viewers to know this, you have touched the lives of more than 10 million children and their families. Plus, you have raised more than...
That's yearly.
Wow. That's yearly. Thank you for that correction. That is yearly to our viewers, and raised more than $5 billion. So, Marie, we have a... Wow, 7. Look at her with her producer.
Not to correct you, but
her producer cap on too. So we have a little surprise for you, Marie, with some old friends who wanted to say thank you.
Oh.
Hey, it's me, Isaiah. I just want you to know how much you impact my life and the lives of 10 million kids at Children's Miracles Network hospitals.
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the love and support for helping kids like me.
I first met Marie back in 1996, soon after I had lost my left leg to bone cancer as a child.
I just wanted to say thank you so much for co-founding CMN and for helping 10 million kids like me get the proper health care that they need.
I want to personally thank you for being my friend, cheering me on in good times and bad times.
Marie has touched both of our lives in so many ways. She has such a big heart.
I adored you and your personality and your presence, and you were just so sweet and kind. So, you know what? Thank you so much.
And we are eternally grateful for all your continued love and support.
Thanks, Marie. We love you.
Thank you for believing in us and helping keep patients like myself alive to reach our dreams.
Oh my God, Marie.
So I know them all. The couple, I knew him when he was a little guy, and he had his leg amputated from cancer. And you know, I told him, I said, we all go through terrible things in life, but it's not what we win at. It's how we lose and how we get ourselves back up. And we just had, over the years, we've had wonderful conversations. Well, he ended up being in the Olympics, Paralympian. Wow. And the woman who married him worked at one of our children's hospitals.
Wow.
And so, you know, I've seen over 38 years now, I've watched these kids. Isaiah, who was born without a chin, goes through different things. He just lost one of his dear friends, and I called him, and he can't talk like we do, but he said, you know, God made me this way, and I'm here to inspire others to keep moving forward. These kids, they inspire me. This isn't about me helping them. They help others. They're all of them, from singing, they're all amazing. Anyway, I love them.
I'm just absolutely, I mean, I see Jeff tearing up. We're all tearing up over here.
That's why I'm not talking, because
the $7 billion is an amazing accomplishment. I mean, $7 billion, but to just put those few faces to what you've did is priceless, right? So you are a megastar on this planet, but more than all that showbiz stuff, Marie, you're a great person. And to me, that's such an accomplishment. So hats off to you.
You're so sweet. I had a mother who, I remember when I was doing the Donnie Marie show and had like 250 pages of script to memorize in 2.5 days. No, about 350 in 2.5 days. And we did a double tape week, which meant 700 in 2 days. And I came home late, and we had costume fittings and all the ice skating routines and everything else. Anyway, I got there and I said, Mom, I'm going to bed. We're taping in the morning. I need to look good. And she goes, you haven't done your chores. And I said, hello, I'm Marie Osmond. And she said, no, that's your job. This is reality. You do your chores. You remember that job can go away, but the life doesn't. This is life reality, and you need to help other people and give back. And I believe that's the greatest way to build self-esteem, is to serve others.
Oh, you are so humble as well, Marie Osmond. It has been yes, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank
Before we let you go, quickly tell us about your very special projects that are in the works.
Well, I just mentioned them briefly. There's a lot of things. I actually have some movies that I'm working on right now. I'm actually producing one of them. It's something I've always wanted to do. When I went back to New York after Donnie and Marie, the first variety, wanted to act. So I'm moving into that, the album, of course. But I know you're running out of time, so just follow me on my social media.
She's still a producer. She's still got that producer hat on. We look forward to seeing all of your new
cutoffs.
all of your new projects. Thank you again, and we will be right back. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.